Welcome in, I'm Stacy, and today we are checking out the Lumibricks Boxing Club. So thank you to Lumibricks for sending this our way. This stunning beauty is from the Street Fusion Series. It contains 3,036 pieces, more than 90 printed elements, 24 LED lights, and 6 minifigs to round out the scene. We are Lumibricks affiliates, and as a result, you can save 10% at Lumibricks.com using code SheClicksBricks. We are also Amazon affiliates in case you would like to support the channel at no extra cost to you, and we will put those links in the description of this video. Now, let's find out if this set can go the distance, or will it be an early round knockout? I think you all know I'm a fan of the Street Fusion series for sure. This is definitely a classic North American structure, and the colors of this building, love. Start at the bottom, take a closer look at the set. We've got printed pieces for our corner laundry, so we have a laundromat on the bottom, printed doors and windows, and we've got a little bench there. Then we come through to these stairs. There's actually a light and a printed piece in there. And the stairs go right up to our second floor. So on our second floor, we have a door there that brings us over to these other printed windows. And we can see right into the boxing ring, which is really nice. Up to the third floor, we have more windows with printed pieces. We also have a sign here that looks like it's attached to the building on a chain, which is really cute. And then up to the fourth floor, we've got our roof with an air conditioning unit out there. Got a beautiful sign on the corner with lights above it, and another beautiful sign down here in the front that says Boxing Club. The corner here, we have this printed piece, and actually that opens up. We have a light shining down on that poster. We'll see South 9th all through this. Really nice theme. The trim around the catwalk area too looks like boxing ring ropes, which I thought was so great for the outside. We come down here. We've got more printed pieces and lights. Looks like posters. One on the ground, some leaves on the ground. Then we come up to a couple of balconies. We've got a printed piece there with shorts hanging off of the balcony drawing, fire escape, and then up to the third floor. I'm not sure what this is. It's on wheels, so it looks like maybe some kind of cart or machine, maybe a cleaning machine. Windows, really great build. You can see right into the gym. And then we come up to the roof where I believe that this is a water tank. Also, printed pieces on that. Really nice. Over to the back, we do have lots going on here. Now it does come apart, so we'll show you more detail after, but we have this piece that fully comes out. We have the back that opens. This is our laundry room. We've got an ironing board there, and it looks like a machine with maybe some detergent on that back wall. Our second floor, we have our boxing ring. And lots of posters. We've got a trophy, it looks like, and a belt on the back wall there. And this actually does come out. And then our third floor, we have our gym. So we've got exercise equipment on the wall. And then we have lots more on this floor, which you see this tab here as well. So that comes out all the way. So these two floors have tabs. It shows that they come out. And then we have our top floor with more equipment. This is like a warehouse place. See, weights on the wall and some workout equipment in there. Got our battery box here on the side. The power switch is easily accessible, and the USB, if you wanted to take that off and put it onto a battery bank, it's easy to do as well. Then we have our connectors, and we have this extra little build here, the scaffolding. I really like that they found a way to attach it to the set. It's hooked on there to that tap. So if we take that off, we could have it separate, or because it overhangs on that side a little bit, could actually put it back here on this spare hook on the back. It's kind of neat. So we've got our pipes coming up to the second floor where we have a printed piece, a nice window to peek right through. Our third floor, we see the back of the sign that's on the front of the building and another window to peek through. And then our roof. We have an antenna up there. Also want to come back down to this light. So the wires, pretty visible on the top there, but we have a green light that's actually lit up. And there's a printed piece there that might be a hint for our next set. Our first floor is our laundromat. So I'm going to turn this around to get a better look at all of these details. We've got tons of washing machines in there. A basket on the top, a blanket on the top. Looks like our cash register in the front, and this opens right up. We've got some benches. The lights are there. When I turn this around, we've got a cart with detergent, and we've got a mop and a broom up front. Right through this doorway here leads into our locker room. Can't get the greatest look at it this way, so we're going to pull it right out. So this is our locker room. We've got a couple of changing rooms, printed pieces for male and female, and these doors actually do open up. On our next floor is our boxing ring. Again, I'm going to spin this around. You can see some details as I do that. Huge printed pieces there. We open the back up and we have our ring. Look at the printed piece with blood on the floor. Really cute details. And this actually comes right out. Got stairs leading right up to the ring. So it wasn't enough playability to just make this whole boxing ring come out. They actually added some technic to this. So I put the boxers in there. We turn this knob and the floor moves. So they actually look like they're boxing. I just thought it was the cutest little thing and such a fun build, honestly. The next floor is the gym, and it is jam-packed with details and exercise equipment. We have a punching bag. We have heavy bags. Look at the mirrors behind those heavy bags. The chrome is amazing. We've got a couple of exercise bikes. I'm going to actually open the back so we can take a better look at everything. Look at this. So this floor comes right out. And then we can get a better look at all this equipment. There's lots of studs so that we can move things around whichever way you want to. And we also have this bench that folds down that would go with the weights here. And there's a little nook inside here as well with a couple more details. So this floor is our gym, but on the underneath, which is our ceiling to our actual ring, look at the lights here. We've got some different lights that I've never seen before, and there's actually a switch here for different light modes. So when we show this with the lights on, I'll show you what they look like. Our top floor. This is a warehouse or storage area. So there is just a ton of random posters, workout equipment. We've got a turntable there and some more books or magazines, bottles on the floor. And this opens up as well. We've got some weights on the door and on the floor. We've got it opening there as well to go down to the floor below. And this is our roof. Another individual piece. We've got an antenna and a skylight. And this is the underneath of it, which is kind of different. All apart with all the levels that come apart and the floors that come out. We've got 7 very detailed pieces here. Pretty incredible set. Let's get this all back together. And I love how we can watch every floor light up as we get them back on. The outside light there. Let's get it all lined up. There we go. We've got the club. And our last one. Then our roof. So nice. And we're just going to put this tube on there. Here we go. Love how we have lights on every floor, but we also have some outside spotlights as well. The bottom, the laundromat is so nice and bright. Really nice white, bright lights used in there. Got a light above the steps. In the boxing ring, we've got lights, but it's a little bit different, a little softer than the first floor. We've got our spotlights around the boxing club sign. On the third floor, we've got pretty much the same kind of light as we do in the boxing ring. We've got a light on the top and on the spotlights for the signs. All the way through down to the side. We can see through all those windows. This is a strip light here underneath there and to the back. Look at each floor. There's the laundromat. The boxing ring, this is where I'll show you the different modes. So there's a switch in here that we can make it so it's flashing. And it flashes a little bit different here as well. It actually switches right off as well if you wanted to turn it off to make it more dark. Really well done. I love it. And then in our gym, we've got our lights. And then we've just got a small light up in the top where it's the storage area. Over to the side. Not much to see here. We can see through those windows. I love how that light is pulsing. And we have our street lamp with our traffic light. I always like Street Fusion minifigs because they're so much more diverse. On the left, we start with this lady, beautiful details on her pink outfit. She's got a microphone, so I think she is our ring announcer. We've got our first boxer with his blue gloves and blue shorts. Love the detail on the chest looking like muscles. He's got a mohawk. Then we have our next boxer. Again, nice details on the bare chest. He's got the red shorts and the gray hair. This guy looks like maybe our trainer. He looks like he's wearing a tracksuit. He's got a whistle hanging from his neck. Another guy, nice jacket with lots of details. And his hat, I think he's just a visitor or, audience member. And then we have this lady here. And she's ready to deliver flowers to the winner. Nice details on her tank top and beautiful purple hair. Again, some beautiful details from the back. I love that we have a waistline here, her crop shirt and her purple ponytail. See the hat from the back, stripe on the back of his shirt. Our trainer has some details that continue with some print. No pain, no gain. This boxer here, we take our hair off. He has a second face on the back. And the next guy, because he has a mohawk, if he had a second face, you'd be able to see some of it. He's actually got a second head, so he can change his facial expression. And then we have our ring announcer from the back as well. Nice prints around her belt and her arms. I thoroughly enjoyed everything about this build. The details, the colors, the lighting and new lighting, and look how great it fits with the record store on the left and the skate shop on the right. What a beautiful Street Fusion street. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit that thumbs up and subscribe on your way out. And until next time, keep clicking those bricks.